California's extended housing shortage began in the early 1970s and continually grew to where we are today. The state's strong economic growth over the years created hundreds of thousands of new jobs, which in turn increased demand for more homes. And builders struggled to keep up. Housing prices grew as supply dwindled, making Riverside County the affordable option for those who choose to live in Southern California.
We have the land, the developers can buy it cheaper so we can produce more inexpensive houses. And that was kind of 20 years ago. Now we're getting to where they're not as inexpensive, but because we've had the land, we've definitely been the resource for people to come from the coastal areas to us.
In the 1990s and early 2000s, the entire country experienced a housing boom, and Riverside County was no exception.
So many people were ready to buy houses, and we had a ton of houses, plus everybody was getting loans. It was a lot easier to qualify then, so because of that, there was this surge in home ownership and people buying.
When the recession hit Riverside County in 2008, many people lost their jobs and their homes. Prices tumbled and bank-owned houses sat on the market for months.
Do you feel that we've fully recovered from the recession here in Riverside County?
Within the last year, two of our cities, Temecula and Menifee actually, have regained their prior pricing peak and surpassed it. Most of our cities down here are still anywhere from 8 to 12% under their prior peak. The nice thing about this growth, rather than 30-35% a year, we've averaged only about 6 or 7% appreciation over the last decade. And so that's more sustainable.
The average cost of a Riverside County home is now a little over $400,000, while the median cost of a house in San Diego County is $575,000. In Los Angeles County, it's $628,000, and in Orange County, it's $732,000.
Locally, thank heavens our cities are building some new homes, because our inventory of existing homes has dipped to a 2-year low in January. We've only got about a 2-month inventory out there. So if buyers are coming into the market, there's simply nothing to buy or very, very little to choose from. You get bidding wars going. And so it tends to drive up pricing more quickly.
Experts say the state needs to be building 180,000 new units a year, but continually falls short of that goal. In 2019, there were only 108 to 110,000 units built across the state.
Will there be a housing crisis in Riverside County?
Well, yes, we definitely have a huge shortage of houses. We need more affordable houses. We need senior homes. The more housing that we have, the more affordable it is going to be for everybody. For our young people and our people that are trying to enter the market, we want to keep it so people can afford to live in Riverside County.
Are there programs out there to help these first-time homebuyers?
There really is. There's a ton of programs. There is first-time homebuyers, there's grants, percentage discounts you can get. There's a lot of different ways that different lenders can help you, but you really need to go with a reputable lender to make sure that you qualify.
Those who cannot afford to buy a home have to rent, but those prices are also on the rise. In December, the average rent for 1 to 2 bedroom apartments in Riverside and San Bernardino counties hit an all-time high of $1,500 a month, while rent for a single-family residence cost upwards of $1,800 to $2,000.
Home prices are higher, so investors coming in are paying more for houses, so that's part of it. And the simple fact that homeowners can get away with charging more for rental because there's such a demand, because we have such a shortage.
It's also more difficult to build multifamily housing, an apartment complex, for example. You get a lot of NIMBYism. People come in and the neighbors simply don't want it. Yeah, we need more housing, but not over here.
Governor Newsom has made solving California's housing shortage a key goal for his administration. Last year, he budgeted $1.75 billion towards resolving the crisis. $32 million of those funds are earmarked to build 278 affordable housing units for low-income residents and veterans in the city of Riverside. And over $12 million were allocated to the county for homeless housing, assistance, and prevention. Even more funding is planned for various programs. But time will tell if Riverside County can continue to provide affordable options for all.